Winner's piss is always good. Belt's on its way, we'll wait for that. No? We'll just go?
It's obviously an unbelievable fight, you know, and to have a classic fight like that and still win basically every round on every card, I mean, pretty special accomplishment. So talk to me how you're feeling after a fight like that.
Yeah, man, you know, I wanted to get the finish, and I've been talking about getting that finish, but at least it was a war. At least it was entertainment. Everyone enjoyed it. You know, obviously, while you're going through it, you're just worried about what's happening. So straight after, I was like, fuck, I didn't get the finish, you know what I mean? But then you come out and everyone's just absolutely buzzing. So as long as we put on a performance, you know, I'm starting to really come into this whole entertainment business. You know, I get it. So you're going to see me in the heel from now on. I'm just going to fucking have a go at everyone. No, I'm joking. No, but you know what I mean? It's just, hey, it was a good fight, fun fight. Everyone enjoyed it, so I'm happy.
Yeah, started out with a real
50 G's too, so can't argue with that.
Not bad there. Started out with a real boxing heavy attack. I mean, was that the game plan going in, to stick with largely the boxing as much as possible?
Yeah, you obviously mix it all up, you know, really just try and put a puzzle in front of him, you know, find out the range early, which we did. Probably could have, you know, mixed the kicks in a little bit more and things like that, but, you know, it was just safe. You know, it was a good fight. He had me in, you know, some big positions as well. There was a lot happening in there, and I'm going to watch it back, but everyone's blowing out about it, so hey, I don't know yet. So I'll watch it back and see how good this fight was. But you know, I'm just happy that I got the 50 G's, got the win, got the belt, bringing it back to Australia. I'm pissed, laughing.
I think you'll be pleased when you watch it back. I do want to ask, obviously the damage on his face is clear that you did to him, but you suffered a little under your eyes as well. Was that bothering you at all?
Yeah, no, I just had a couple of cuts. One might have been a headbutt. I think there was an elbow on the top of the head. It must have been a punch with the other one. But mate, look, man, he's tough. You know what I mean? I was giving it to him, trying to get in his head. Yeah, I said some things. You know, I don't usually say that type of stuff, but obviously, everyone knows. You know, when things are brought up, I wasn't going to do it. Heat of the moment, weight cutting, and me being the heel now. You know what I mean? Just man, it was nothing but respect now. He got my respect. I thought I was going to break him. I thought he was broken after the third round. The ref decided to give him a minute to, you know, ask him questions. He wasn't answering them right. I'm telling you, I was looking, and he was, you know, look this way, and he's looking completely other way, and do this, do that, do that. He answered every question wrong, and then they waited until he answered it right, and then let's get into it. So I was like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? Like, they gave him an extra minute because I thought he was broke as a heart. Well, man, like, he literally couldn't even see where he's going. That's it. It's over. I go in there, start putting pressure, and he's firing back just like he was. It was like nothing happened. So, mate, he's tough. You know, he's durable, and credit to him.
You know, you got yourself in a little bit of trouble at one point, right? The guillotine choke. I mean, can you talk about just how tight? Because it looked incredibly tight.
It was deep.
Yeah,
it was deep. Fuck, I'm about to lose the belt deep. You know what I mean? Like, it was, but again, the type of human being I am, we talk about me, you know, going through adversity and, you know, always being prepared and busting my ass and never give up attitude and all that shit. That's just exactly what you see. I was deep. That was as deep as it can get. No shit. As deep as it can get. I remember I was making fucking weird noises. I remember I was sitting there, I was like, oh, I don't know what noise I made, but I remember he even said I was gurgling, but that was like a weird, oh fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm about to lose this belt, like, you're kidding. And then I'm like, obviously keep fighting and just opened a little bit of space. I'm like, all right, I'm good. And then got my chin out, and then it was all good. Now you'll be up from there, and then he chucked me in the fucking triangle as well. So, mate, he just shows, you know, T-City, he's known for his jiu-jitsu. I thought that he wouldn't get me that deep, but he did, credit to him. He made me really dig deep to get out of there, but again, I've shown time and time again that, you know, I always dig deep, and, you know, this is what champions are made of.
I have to ask you, surprisingly, I think you continued to grapple after that at times. Did your corner have a conversation with you, like, what are you doing here?
No, because, you know, that was, how did that happen? I'm trying to think how that exactly happened. Oh, yeah, because I think, I went to kick, he grabbed the kick, and then punched the same time, so when I fell down, as I was getting up, he jumped on me. Got into that position, but he done a good job of really wrapping up the legs. You know what I mean? I didn't expect him to wrap up the legs so quickly. So then he had had control of me while he had it deep, where I didn't expect to be there. So when I'm up, you know, posturing up and all that type of stuff, you know, he's throwing them up and it gives me space. So I wasn't too threatened there. The boys were telling me to like more posture up, stand up. I thought they meant get the fuck out of there, which I don't blame them for saying that if they did. But they wanted me to posture up and just keep raining bombs. But mate, I almost had him in the last, like I was hitting him with big shots. It looked like he was done, but he come back stronger. So again, I'm just gonna give him credit.
Honestly, for me, I mean, I know you said you're comfortable being the heel now, you're comfortable being the underdog, but I think you will walk away from.
I'll always be respectful, but you know, there's going to be some things that might need to be said sometimes, so I'll say it.
Well, I think you're going to have a newfound respect after this fight. It certainly seemed that way. And so, get started. What's the plan for now? Because obviously, this whole travel to Australia, the way things are. I mean, what do you see as the next couple of moves for you? Because you've beaten the big names in the division, obviously.
Well, we got Yair and Max fighting. So I'm guessing that's the number one contender. You know, whoever wins that gets that shot, right? And that's not till November. And I want to fight. You know, so do I move up lightweight, do something? You know what I mean? Maybe move up lightweight, fight the champion, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Give me something because again, I had 14 months off because of this whole. You know what I mean? I'm thinking of even maybe staying, bring the family over, and stay here for a year, ride out this fucking lockdown thing because it's a mess. You know, and that's why I said this. This fight was for everyone back home that are struggling. They're going through tough times, New Zealand and Australia. So so that's why we're gonna talk to the family, talk to the team, and see what's our best move. Maybe we ride it out here, knock out, just smash some fights out. Everyone just build everything up and kick some ass.
Alex, to your left here, to your left over here.
Oh yeah.
First thing I wanted to ask you about is, 20 wins in a row, and not a lot of people were talking about that in light of everything that went on. What was the hardest thing about that, and what does it mean to you to get to that specific number?
It sounds cool, numbers there, you hear the numbers like that, that's pretty cool. I don't pay too much attention to it. I just worry about the challenges that are in front of me. Taking out guys like, Chad Mendes, Aldo, Max Holloway, Ortega, doing that, and that's more incredible to me. Having a 25 win streak is impressive. But not many people can do that, but I'm expecting to just keep that streak rolling. So 20 is good, but let's get to 30 or something. So we'll start talking about that when I hit a few more numbers.
Put Beeb in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, that's it.
When you beat Aldo and Holloway twice, and yet. Not that you weren't getting respect, but I mean, there were other guys who were, people were talking about, Holloway might have won the second fight or whatever. So do you feel like, you changed that narrative tonight by doing, not only winning the fight, but getting out of the 2 submissions and showing how tough you were in that fight? Do you think you changed the narrative about you now to a more positive one?
Oh, man, mate, it was entertaining. So even if they're going to keep carrying on about it, whatever. Like I said it, there's going to be doubters no matter what you do. You know what I mean? People are going to sit there and be like, oh, he got, almost got submitted, he's going to get submitted again. I don't think anyone's going to put me in a deeper fucking submission than that. So I ain't worried about that. No one's going to get me in any positions, and if they do, I don't think, anyone's going to put me in more trouble than that. So, again, there's going to be doubters every time. Let them hate, let them carry on. I love it. I still love you, so just give me that drive. So, man, all good. I say time and time again, that underdog mentality. You know what I mean? What I know now is not enough. It's never enough. What I'm doing is not enough. We're going to do more. You know what I mean? You're not good enough. Obviously I know I'm better than these fighters, but hey, I'm just going to keep telling myself, you need to do more, you need to do more. So let the doubters say, I love proving wrong. You know what? I love making people that bet on me money. So because all my supporters, I know they're betting on me and they're winning some money. So we all good.
And the final thing for me, is there another level that you can get to? I mean, what you're doing is amazing, obviously, but you're talking about working and trying to improve. I mean, can you still get to another level in the sport?
Oh, 100%. 100%. My composure in there was good. I've always been composed. I put the pace on. I was very, very comfortable in there. I was very comfortable even with getting in his space, doing the whole hype up thing and all that type of stuff. It gave me a whole new energy. Absolutely loved it. People, the crowd booed me, all that shit. Fucking loved it. Absolutely loved it. Just used it as fuel. So, I think this is going to change me from here on out. You know what I mean? You're going to see a whole different. Bald Volk's coming from fucking everyone.
Alex, great answer. I'm curious, did you happen to see Conor McGregor's tweets about your fight?
Well, I heard about it. Sounds like he's on the piece.
So,
Good on him. So am I. I will be too.
No one reads you?
No, yeah, something about shouting or fighting or
You also said
something.
congrats.
Doesn't make sense. Hey?
You also said congrats.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.